Hello, my friends. This is A Horse and His Beer. I am your host, Pony, and I am drinking on this beer. You've arrived for day 17 in the 2023 Brewers Advent Calendar of German Beer, sponsored by Miss Candy. Brought to us by the good folks at Original Kalia and purchased at a place called Costco. The beer we are enjoying today is the Schwarze Tinte.
Tinte.
It is from
Hopfenkopf.
And they are located in
Feichten an der Alz.
Bayern, Germany. Taking a look at the can here. Tinte means ink. So, has a theme. It is a stout of some kind. This says collab stout. Untapped is saying foreign or export stout. Let me get a sniff here. It's like there's a mix of roasty and malty, which is giving me the same sensation as soy sauce, believe it or not. 6.2 ABV. I got no data on the IBU. Let's take a look at this glass here. Totally opaque, 0% mustache. It's kind of looking black. It's actually just kind of a brown. You just can't see through it right now. Let's get into it. Yesterday was big smoke. Today is big roast. In the US stouts, I usually get like a chocolate or a coffee going along with that roast. I'm not having this link up with anything. That roasty gives way to a grainy and malty body, and it just kind of ends up a little bit funky. Big roasty spike, it never goes away, goes into a grainy, malty body that ends up just kind of, honestly, I didn't like the way this mixed. I'll be straight with you. Stout is not my favorite stout because it's usually a little bit heavy. This one isn't heavy, but it doesn't have any of the good things about a stout. Checking in on Untappd, my name is Plorpington, Plorpington. Come find me, let's drink a beer. Standard flavor profile on this one is roasty, dark coffee, full and light. Contradictory, but I kind of actually know what they're talking about in that it had a very fullness and flavor, but it never kind of delivered. So it ended up being kind of light on the back end, we'll say. Taking a quick picture, bawomp. Checked into this before. I forgot to note whether it was 2020 or 2022, but the current rating I have on it is a 3.6, and I'm going to go ahead and leave it there. Nothing against the beer. I'm sure someone loves this somewhere, but I am not that person. I thought we might do some beer jokes today. Are you ready? Here we go. I am opening a bar that only serves milk stouts, and I'm going to call it Brew Darrymore. My friend has a great job at a brewery despite only having one leg. She's in charge of the hops. And this is gonna bring it home. I was drinking a fine German lager when I noticed that the label said, please drink responsibly. So I put my seatbelt on. And that's it. This was A Horse and His Beer. I am your host, Pony. I drank on this beer. This was the Schwarze Tinte collab stout from
Hopfenkopf.
These folks are located in
Feichten an der Alz.
Bayern, Germany. You almost have to shout to pronounce correctly in this language. Bayern. This was day 17 in the 2023 Brewers Advent Calendar of German Beer, sponsored by Miss Candy and brought to us by those good folks at Original Kalia. Need to remind you that all of these jokes were stolen. I took them from UpJoke, who takes them from Reddit. Maybe other places, mostly Reddit. Speaking of only using the finest sources, you should like and subscribe to this channel to only have the finest sources of beer and humor injected into your home. And while I wasn't trying to, almost all of that was a lie, so go ahead and hit the bell thingy for me too. You know what happens now. Take care of yourself, take care of each other, don't be a dick, do not be a dictator, and watch out for that mental health, my friends. Cheers. I'll see you tomorrow.